25,600 minutes. 525,000 moments of
Selamat datang.
欢迎收看
Welcome to TsChitChat.
Hello!
Hi.
This is our special edition for the showgirl.
Yes, the glamorous showgirl.
Woohoo! So, Darlene, welcome back to TsChitChat.
How are you, girl?
Mwah. Nice to see you again.
Yes.
Today, you got that red lipstick on
Yes.
and very glamorous.
Yes.
And we're talking about being a showgirl.
Being a showgirl, yes. Do you need red lipstick? Yeah.
So, as the previous episode,
Yeah.
we know that you're working as a showgirl in Australia.
Yes.
How did you actually started the business in Australia?
Okay, I was hanging out with a few of my girlfriends, and one of them is the famous Christy McNichol that has done Carlotta, shows with Carlotta for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And I was walking around and I'm humming and humming and humming and humming, and she's like, "Who the hell is that humming?" So she went to find me. "Is that you humming?" I said, "No, I'm just nothing. What do you want?" "Nothing, girl. You should come tonight. I'm hosting karaoke at Stonewall." I said, "Oh, okay, I'll come." I didn't know she's gonna pull me up on stage, and she did, and I was scared. I performed and I sang "The Rose" by Bette Midler.
Wow, okay.
And it was my first time performing in a gay venue, and the stage is so small. And
where is this?
This is in Stonewall.
Okay.
So the stage is so small, as you know.
Yeah.
And back then it was smaller. Only recently, in the last few days, made it bigger, and it looks a bit better.
Yeah.
But before it was so small, and the stage was quite low. So people, the person that was in front, if the whole building was packed because it was a karaoke competition, and I didn't know, she pulled me up. "I've got a girlfriend that can sing." "Oh no!" And all my friends were there. Go, no. No, it's not that I've never performed or whatever. I have, but I've never performed in a very rowdy place like this.
Okay.
In Singapore, when I was performing in the corporate business, everybody was seated. It's a proper business function. They have the big directors and everyone is seated. They have the awards and then the introduction and then the show. People just sit there and clap.
Yep.
This one is very, yes, and this one is very raw, in the club, and everybody is drunk and crazy. But gay club is always happy. I love it. The gay people never try to find fault when they get drunk. So I was there on stage. I was holding the microphone. I was so scared because I've never seen a gay person this close and screaming at me. "Oh no! Oh my god, you're so pretty! Oh my god!" And I was really scared. So Christy actually grabbed my mic. "Girl, sing now." "Okay, can you hold it?" So she was holding it with me. So I sang, and actually I got second because they have already had performers there that has been there, so it's rightfully to let them be first. Quite frankly, I don't care if I get any. I was scared. I didn't know I was going to be put in front of the limelight like that straight away, and I got second, and she was the one that got me started into it, and I performed there a few more times after that, and I was a bit more relaxed after that. And that first time, I got number 2. The reason why I was scared is because of I've never performed in a gay venue in my whole life, and I never knew how out there and how confronting the gay people are. They're very supportive. They were screaming for me, but this close? My god, I can actually knock the guy's head. That's how scared I was. He was so close and so many of them, and I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, shit, this is, oh, I can't do this. And Christy saw my hand was shaking with the microphone, so she actually grabbed, "Girl, sing." "Sing what?" "Sing." Okay, I'll sing now. Yes, I did, and I won a hamper. And that is the first hamper I have ever received in my whole entire life that is full of condoms and lubes and dildos of all sizes. It was massive, and I thought, oh my god, I've never received a hamper before in my life. It's my first time. So excited when I hold the hamper up. I was smiling. My goodness, what's in there? And everybody laughed. So I took the mic from Christy. I said, "Everybody that screamed for me, can you go to the corner? Come to this corner. I got this present for you." So a lot of people came to the corner. Within 2 seconds, the hamper was gone. Everybody grabbed everything. What I got back was the big basket. "Oh, thank you. I like the basket. I can take it home." So that was my first time ever experience performing in Australia. It was extremely overwhelming, and I have to thank Christy McNichol for giving me the first push because I was scared. Yeah.
So that is how to know first before we go any further, I should say, Christine Minigo,
Yes.
someone as we well respect
Yes.
in Australia.
In the entertainment industry and all over, because she's been to Asia, she's been to Japan, she did commercials
Yep.
in Japan, and she is extremely talented and so statuesque. She is a showgirl.
And she is also in the Lagos as well.
Yeah, she was in Lagos back then, and that was after that she invited me to perform with them in their Lagos show. I did one show in DY. That was my first ever show with the Lagos.
DY?
In DY RSL.
Oh my god.
With Carlotta, because Carlotta's show goes to all the RSL clubs.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
So I was there, and all I did was, they had a 15-minute break before they go to the second set. So that 15-minute break is my 15 minutes. So
Yes.
I sang, and I threw the mic at people when they did the la 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 la
Okay,
la,
okay.
the song words. Yes.
So what song did you do?
I did, what was the song? Smile.
Okay,
Smile and everlasting smile.
Okay, yeah.
And the part where I go, la 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 la, I go like that, and the audience loved it, and they sing along with me, and then it was very overwhelming, but it was exciting at the same time, because that audience is similar to what I did in Singapore, because they were just seated.
Okay.
Yes.
But
and then-
DY is also what you call a very suburb area?
Yeah, suburb, yeah, because Carlotta is famous. At that time, she was in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
So she was doing the Carlotta show, and she was traveling everywhere,
All
everywhere in
around
Australia,
even to
Yeah.
the countryside and the
Yes,
small town
yes,
like that.
and they love her. They love her so much. And Christy and Carlotta decide that why not we put her in the middle, since she sings live.
Okay.
Why not we give her that 15 minutes and she can do whatever.
But what is the timeline between the first time Christy bring you doing the singing competition at Stonewall?
That
and
was in January 17th. I remember that was the night when American Music Award was playing and Britney Spears was performing Me Against the Music. We missed
Okay.
that out because every one of my new training friends came and support me, because they scream and cheer for me. I never thought I would have friends like that to cheer for me. I've never had training friends that would cheer for me and be there for me. In Singapore, no. I don't have training friends like that. I told you what happened in Singapore. You should watch my previous videos to find out. So if you didn't, that's your fault, okay? But here in Australia, I've got good training friends, and they're all not only Aussie. There's Indonesian, there's Islander, there's from Malaysia, there's everyone, and they're all nice, beautiful, sincere training friends that supported me, that screamed for me. That was also another part of why I was overwhelmed, because I never had this support before. And that was when I realized that I could like living here, because I have beautiful friends that are in the same world as me and support me. It brought a little bit of tear to my eye, because it's tears of happiness, tears of that I am accepted and also acknowledged by all of them. And they were there for me. I'll never forget that very night for the rest of my life. Yeah, that was my experience. And then after that, I went to perform at the Venus Room. I worked for Polly's Follies. That was so much fun. I was blonde, ladies and gentlemen. Those were the days when I realized that I could change my hair color and still be okay with it. In Singapore, I can't be myself. Here, I was a little bit over the top when I said be myself. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to try everything. So I was encouraged, and I went to Polly's Follies and performed. That was where Polly said, oh, we've got our own Pamela Anderson from Asia. So it was really nice. She acknowledged me, and she didn't mind me doing spot numbers there. And eventually, I was one of the resident performers for Polly's. I was there every weekend. I was performing there, gaining more and more experience. I gained so much more experience. Through doing that, those gigs are for free. I did that because I want to gain more experience and more exposure, and so that I want to get used to the audience. I won't get intimidated, you know. And from there, I get people that started approaching me and giving me their name cards, because they want me to call them to ask if I could do shows for them professionally. That was when it started. I started performing everywhere. I usually do small dinner functions. So maybe there's a Thai restaurant, they close it up, there's a business function there, and I did the show. I hosted a couple of tranny pageants back then, and I sang a lot of oldies, because a lot of the people, they understand the oldies better. I cannot sing the new Rihanna, Janet, because there are people that would not relate to all that. For all those pop numbers, I do only in clubs where I'm having fun, like the Taxi Club. And But before that, when I was working, I always do oldies, because oldies, the moment I throw my mic to the audience, they will scream and sing along with me. That is why they like my show, because I'm always engaging with the audience. That was how I am trained back home from Singapore. So I guess that formula works everywhere you go.
Yeah, true.
Audience are audience, they are people. They want to be entertained. If you do a good job, they will love you. Yeah, that's what I did.
What's it? Is it really huge difference between a showgirl, how you prepare a show,
Yeah.
from Singapore and Australia?
Well, in Singapore, it's more chin chai. You know what chin chai? Chin chai means 6:30.
Yeah.
Like, anyhow can, because I've got friends there who look after everything. So I'm just following them, doing shows with them. Here, I am a perfectionist. Ever since I started realizing that I can be myself, I decided to use my own individuality. I want my shows to be like this, I want my shows to be like that. I want to wear this, I want to look like this, I want to use this makeup to coincide with this outfit, I want to sing this song. How can I find instrumental? Or who can do the choreography for me? Or can I do it myself? So I've got to think about all these aspects of the show, which is very, very exciting because I made it my own.
Yeah, but normally, what will you start first? You will pick the music first, or you will pick...
For the corporate staff, I usually already have a selection of songs, 20 to 30 songs.
How do you pick those songs?
Because I pick the ones that are extremely popular.
Okay.
The old classics that everybody, when you throw the mic, they can sing back.
Okay.
So those are the songs that they would like.
Yeah.
And furthermore, the people that come to this corporate staff are always in their 30s, 40s, or 50s.
Yeah.
So they know the older numbers, because those are the popular numbers in karaoke, and everybody knows.
So it's based on the audience.
Yes, yes. It's based on the audience and what they know.
And then how about those outfit, the idea, how does it come?
The outfit is up to me. That's why I have the freedom to wear whatever I want. And
how would you pick it?
When I pick my outfits is when I'm doing a ballad. I prefer to wear a long dress because it's very classy, or a gown. And if it's a bit of a fast number, then I wear little dresses or with denim or something to make it look like I'm movable. You know, I don't want to just sing ballads all the time. I want to be able to sing dancing numbers and pull people up on stage and dance with me. I remember one time I was doing a show for Carlotta. This drunk, fat woman actually came up on stage. She was swaying from side to side. She was about to fall when she was walking up on stage. And I was singing Madonna's Secret. Something's coming over me. And I was like, something's coming over her. And she started coming right up at me. She grabbed my boobs right in front of everyone. She actually grabbed it like that. And everybody screamed. But they were screaming like, oh! Like they were so scared that I was going to stop the show. And Carlotta came up on stage on the side, was wondering what is going to happen now. Is Darlene going to hit her or something? They don't even know what's going to happen. So automatically I was thinking, okay, this is funny. So I grabbed her hands, tried to get it off my tits. She was squeezing it so hard. So I pulled it off with one hand. I tried to put her hand on my tummy. So she went at the back of me, grabbed me, and tried to dry fuck me. Oh, sorry, can I say that? She tried to dry fuck me from the back, and everybody screamed and laughed. So I had to pull her away because this is not an X-rated show. I'm just singing Secret by Madonna. So I pulled her away and I hold her hands and we were dancing together. And then after that, when the show finished, that number finished, we were backstage and Carlotta said, "You are extremely professional. I didn't think you would do that." I remember this. She was so supportive. She was so happy that I managed to let the show go on. No matter what, the show must go on, and I did the whole thing. I continued the whole song very professionally. It looks like it's a funny act, and I'm so glad to be acknowledged by our Australia's transsexual legend, Carlotta.
Carlotta.
And she always support me. She always had a very good advice for me every time we do shows together, or she happened to be in a show that I'm doing and she's there as a big special guest and she sees me, she'll always remember me, and she always gives a very good word of advice, and I will always be appreciative and thankful for her and for her support.
I want you to cut down your answer a bit.
Okay.
Because you're gonna come across without a break.
Yeah.
And sometimes could be,
If I stop, that means I'm cutting the story short. So it's up to you.
could be not so likable.
Okay.
You know, because you just you know,
Yeah.
and then you know, how it's come across,
Yeah.
and this is what I feel sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
I think when you're doing your show, some part of it that show your insecurity.
My show.
When you're talking about your show, because I think when you're doing your show, is something really successful that you've done.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you saying those things, it does show your weakness, which is your vulnerability, what you lack of other side of way.
No. When I'm on stage, I never feel insecure.
No. When you explain about your show,
Yeah.
Because I find that, you know, when I'm talking to you, when I talk about the show, you know, because I know what happened to you through incident, you
Yeah.
know, you always love to say this one continuously.
Yeah.
They love me. They love me. They love me. They love
Yes.
me.
Yes.
I know.
I
that-
like that. Yes, I
I-
wish my life could just be on stage. When I go off stage, I don't like
But-
my life
but-
off stage.
but-
I prefer my
yes,
life on
yes,
stage
yes,
because people love you, don't want to hurt you, don't want to do things to you like what I've been through.
Yeah.
When I'm on stage, they're so supportive of me. You know, people that I don't know, people that don't even know me,
Yeah.
they scream for me. My God, why can't when I get off stage, the people that have been in my life don't have to scream for me, just be nice.
Yeah.
What have I done to them to make them hurt me like that? That's why if I have a chance, I'd rather live on stage
Yes.
than off stage. I'm happier when I'm on stage more than anything else.
But this is what I'm saying, you know, it's also show your vulnerability, that part of you. You feel that, that's why you feel so strongly about the stage life
course,
as well.
of course, I'm very excited.
Because it's a world
Yes,
applause,
yes,
happy, people loving
yes,
you,
yes.
and then, you know,
Of course.
come to reality, you know.
Yes. When I'm on
The reality of turning life, of course, is no
Yes.
roses all the time.
yes.
You know?
So when I go off stage, okay, the glamour's over.
Yeah.
I'm back to square one. I'm the me, that just the me. I'm not saying the fabulous me, the wonderful me, the nice me. No,
Yeah.
just me.
And when you're on the stage, you feel that validations.
When I'm on stage, I don't. It's not about validation. I do not crave for people to. Oh no, it's because whenever I'm on stage, I take the opportunity to teach people, to explain to people, for people to understand why I am the way I am. The songs that I perform, all these things are just to make it nice, to get their attention. Once I have their attention, then I can talk before I go to my next song. That's the reason why I'm up there, to educate as much as I can to the world that I am also another human being with vulnerabilities.
Yeah, you are. We all are. We all are, you know. Yes, but I think the show is really good because I have to say that, you know, I know Darlene for a very long time, and seriously, if you want to say about her name among the friends, everyone know the showgirl.
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
there are people who doing show, like, you know, when they first started, you know how keen they are.
Yes.
But they will never as long as Darlene. And I
Yes.
know that, you know, sometimes you can see from her production.
Yes.
It's from your costume,
Yes.
from your dancer. Because, you know, when you talk about, you know, showgirl in Australia, sometimes it can be seriously just a one-person show.
Yes.
To save money, to save
Yes.
this, you know.
Mine is not about one person. It's
Yes.
about a group.
Yeah.
It's about teamwork.
Yeah.
If it's not because of the sound engineer that makes the music sound good, my song will not be good. If it's not because of my dancers that help the performance to look better, it will not be good. If it's not because of the proper outfit it's all about everything that involves to make the show good. It's not just about me, no. When I do a show, it's about us. Everyone do it together to make the show a good show so that we can get bookings. Not just me, no. I'm never like that. Whenever I host a big show, there is always a lot of other performers I invite to my show. So my show is not just about me. Anyone that you know that does my show would know I always like to invite every other performers because it's hard to get to perform in Australia as a newcomer. It's hard. People don't like, who's this? Why should we put her on our stage? We don't even know who she is. Is she good or what? What if we put her and then she's lousy? So it's hard for people to give you a chance. I got pushed away so many times. So whenever I have a chance to have my own night for a show,
you're happy to help.
I always tell all the performers that I know, the drag queens, the drag kings, anyone that wants to perform, come to my show, perform in my show, because I know how hard it is for them to get a yes from anywhere. I don't want them to go through what I go through. As much as I can, I want to help them. My show is about helping new performers to gain more experience by performing. It's painful when you get rejected all the time.
So it's quite hard to get into the business.
It's hard. It's hard. It's not like you just put on a dress. You can have a good voice. Hey, I want to do in your show. Okay. No, it's not that. Basically, in the industry, it's who you know. And if you have a name already, people a little bit know you. That helps. But other than that,
connections.
Yes, connection. But most of the time, it's who you know. Yes. It's who you know. It's hard.
What do you mean by that? Who you know?
Who you know in industry. If you meet anyone,
you mean friend.
It's who you know in the industry. If you want to perform in this club, okay, you have to find out who goes there all the time. That person that goes there all the time might know the boss, might know the bar manager, can put in a good word for you. If that person decides to do that for you. If that person is drunk when you're approaching, alright girl, yeah, calling for you, yeah. And then she forgets, she gets more wasted, that's it. Picks up a guy, that's it. She's happy honeymoon. She forget about what I asked, so my luck is gone. Next club, and the whole thing goes again.
How long you have to do that before you actually can stable to have a good name among the industry?
To do shows as much as you can. Until this very day, I still do shows that I don't get paid for. Because out of 10 shows, 5 shows I do not get paid for.
Oh, no pay? You mean
you do it for nothing.
Oh wow, okay.
Because it's out of passion. On these shows that I do for nothing are the ones that I get the shows that I get paid for. Because when I go to do the shows for nothing, I have no pressure. You didn't pay me, so I can do whatever I like. I don't care. So when I'm doing that, I'm more happy and very vibrant.
You can be free and express yourself a bit more.
And then when I go off stage, someone comes up to me, excuse me, you are amazing. My cousin is having a birthday. I think she would love to see a Chinese show. Maybe you can come and do a show for us? Can you give me your number? I can call you to discuss the detail and the pricing and everything. You can do shows like that, right? I said, yeah, sure. So I don't have a name card back then, so I give them my number. So they call me, that's how I get. And after that, from her, the people that go to her birthday show saw me, get my number, and that's how it started. It's all about networking.
But back to the question.
Yes.
Performing in gay nightclub.
Gay nightclub.
You mean no kaching?
No kaching. Sorry. The only place I got kaching from is Taxi Club. Taxi Club looked after me when I do my fabulous big show, which I love so much. And yes, other than that, everywhere I go in the gay club, no.
This happened to you. Do you think it's happened to you or all the shows? It
has happened to a lot of the other drag queens. The main ones, the most famous ones, the ones that are really good are the ones that get paid. The rest, because the clubs would not want to pay. You're not good enough for us to pay.
So not even the $50?
No. If anything, they want to give you just $50. I can't handle that. Because one song, if I went to the recording studio and worked for it, let me explain to you how much it costs to do a 4-minute number. Okay, let's say you have a club, you want me to just do one number. Darlene, can you come to my club and just sing one ballad for me? Because I've got a full show, while they are changing, I would like someone to just come out and do one number. And I think you'll be amazing for that. Okay, so just one song. I'm upstairs, maybe, up there I'm doing Vanessa Williams, Save the Best for Last. That's one of my favorite songs. Okay, so I'm wearing my Monica Bellucci Oscar Academy dress. I saw her wearing that, so I took that picture, I went to my tailor, I want this done. And that dress is like a ball gown. It's almost look like a wedding gown, but instead of that, I made sure there's a slit in the center. So it's easy for me to move around, it's very sexy, it's very beautiful, and it has lots of ruffles at the bottom. So it's very classy, very elegant, because it's for red carpet. Oscar, you know, Monica Bellucci wore that, I think in 2000 or 2001, something like that. That dress cost me $800 to tailor.
Wow, okay.
I paid for that.
Designer brand already.
Yeah, so when I go to the recording studio to record this track, because I want the track to sound very strong, sometimes the karaoke quality is very weak. So when at the studio, they enhance all the instruments, or some parts I wanted to start a little bit longer. In the beginning of the song, I want the introduction to be a bit longer because I want the DJ to press the song while I come up on stage. While the intro is playing, I want to say hello everyone. I want to have a bit of a chat before I start. You think you own whatever land you land on.
So that song, the music tailor for you?
Yes, that song, the recording is gonna cost me $150.
For the whole sessions?
Yes, just for that, because Mr. Ian Gordon, he was the one that helped me with my music. He doesn't charge very much for us nobodies, so we're all nobodies. So he just want to help the community. So that already costs $150 plus 800 is $950. Yes, my shoes is already $90. I remember the nice silver show shoes that I bought in House of Priscilla, the costume shop. That's $90.
Yes.
So 800 plus 150 is 950. 950 plus $90. So basically it's like $1,100.
Okay.
$1,100. And then if the venue is outside the city, I have to take a cab. $25. $25 return, $50. So $1,150. And how much does that club want to pay me? $50. For that 4 minutes, I only get $50. But to look as good as I do, whenever I go on stage in that outfit, whenever I sing that song, everybody stop. Wow, she's amazing, she got a good voice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate when someone compliment me. It means a lot to me. At least I have done something to make them notice. Okay, that's training. Okay, and she sings well. So it's a very positive feedback from people. I like that. That's the only reason why I appreciate, because they come to me and say, you did a good number, thank you, thank you. They acknowledge a transgender person. That to me is, I'm happy, I can sleep at night and feel happy about it. $50.
Yeah.
That's not nice. But then again, it's the entertainment industry.
It's a reality. It's a reality.
It's very hard.
And yes. Is everyone facing this kind of reality?
especially with the economy is very bad.
Yeah.
So people cannot really pay you too well. That's why I don't mind if I get a chance to perform, even for nothing, because it's my passion to perform. I am a performance junkie. Put it this way. I love whenever I get a chance to go on stage. That's it. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to do more. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna finish your showgirl part.
Yeah. Perfect.
And at the same time, as I know, you are a showgirl.
Yes.
Glamorous.
Yes.
But at the same time, you also love comic stuff.
Yes.
Comics.
Yes.
We're talking about Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Superman.
Well,
X-Men.
I'm a geek. I love comics.
1,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, and laughter, in